What up, it's Warchief, and today I'm going to show you how to make future bass chords, synths, in Serum. We're going to do this in Serum. Future bass sounds in Serum. This is pretty cool because I was making a How I video. You know what I did last week? How I mid-tempo. This was going to be a How I future bass, and then I made this patch. And I was like, man, I should probably break down how I made this patch because it's not that interesting, honestly, but it was a video I could make, so that's what we're doing here. So yeah, like the video, comment down below, and subscribe and hit the bell. Alright, let's go, get into it. Bitwig. So I already have a preset I already made right here. This is preset, and then I have other examples what you can do with other patches, like presets, other people made. But anyways, I'll let you listen to this right now. And if it's really choppy, my CPU is like off the chain right now. It's spiking like that. It sounds like that in my headphones. How I did this was, all I really did was I picked a wavetable, and I was like, yeah, that sounds cool, sounds pretty decent. But to make these future bass sounds, what you really need to do, okay, honestly, this is what you need to do. You need to go to global. So the global, this gives you the most bang out of your buck when you want to make future bass. When you go, what mode you go to super. It puts you on linear. You stack the sounds 12 times 2. So, you know, if you do math, you know what that is. And you do it to both sides. Oscillator A, oscillator B. And the range, I only put 1 on A and 2 on B. It just sounded cooler. And then this, I was messing with this. I couldn't really hear a difference, so I just left it like this. Didn't really, well, it tells you right there. Just the wavetable position offset of the different unison voices. Unison must be enabled, and oh, there it is. But anyways, I couldn't really tell. If you can tell, you should mess with that, but I didn't really tell. I don't make future bass, so this ain't me. I tried to make this, and this is what happened. So after that, let's go back to oscillator. So the oscillator, we have A and B. I just picked 2 wavetables that sounded cool. I'll play just A. And then I'll play just B. So the B is my high, and then the A is my low. So down 1 octave, and this stays at 0. So with the A, I did exactly what I did with the B. So the detune was at, what percent is that? 48. Blend is 3 o'clock. Phase, nothing random, nothing. Blend over here is 80. That's like 3 o'clock, maybe 2-ish. Same thing with the detune wavetable all the way down. This wavetable is right where I set it, and I turn these to sync. No window, both to sync. Just sounds good. Sounds like that. Anyways, and then to get that down pitch motion, you go to the envelope right here, and you see if I put it all the way up, it sounds like this. And it stays the same volume. If you want the volume to, like, if you want it to hit and go down, you want to turn down this right here, the sustain. Sustain, 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 sustain. Yeah, it goes down in volume. So that's what that does. So all of this right here is going to the filter. I just picked a random filter. I honestly, this is what I did. I went to normal, started with MG low 6, and I kept going until I found this, and it sounded kind of odd. I'll put it on there like it was, and hold on, these were off, this was all the way, this was in the middle, this was down all the way, the pan was normal, the fat was down. It sounded like that, like real filtered and stuff, and I was like, let's put that up there. Put this right about, now we don't have to mess with that. Put the drive like that. Fatness up. Yep. And then that's how I got that. So, moving on. I know I'm moving like real quick. I don't really know how to explain this future bass stuff. Anyways, yeah, that sounds cool, dope actually. Didn't do anything with the sub, don't worry about that. And you can go to the effects. This is like the main stuff. This is where you get the nice sounding stuff. So it was lacking some highs. Let me turn this off. So I turned up the highs a little, put a little gain on the highs with the EQ. Gets a little bit of raspiness. I put the ping pong delay on, that's why you can hear that doot 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 doot. Well, not the doot doot doot, that's automation. but it's adding some stereo ping pong delay effect. It just sounds good. And then I use some reverb. I use the plate. It's about what is this? 9 o'clock. I had to think about it. I had to like, oh, where's the hands on the clock? Yep, 9 o'clock. And you can copy that, but don't copy this at all. Just do what you do. You don't have to copy this. And back to the delay. I put the left and right at 1/8, and then I put the right on dot. It just sounded cool. It just, you hear that? I put it all dot and half, and it sounded like that. When you stop it, it's like I don't know, a real eerie effect at the end. But if you go all the way up to just dot, it keeps going. So down here to the filter, I use format 3. I tried format 1 and 2, but format 3, it just sounded the best, honestly. Cut off all the way down, the resonance half. Drive, I just messed with it till it sounded good, and then the mix is actually all the way down. And the compress it, you know, multi-band, gain, I put it a little up, 3 release. You can copy those if you want. Then this is the big one right here. All right, you guys ready for this? To get the doon 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 effect, this is what I did. I put the LFO to the levels of oscillator B, and oscillator A. And then I did some automation. So 60 is 1/8, okay, on the rate, and it's on BPM. Okay, if you go over here to, wait, 70 is 1/16, so it goes by tens, I believe. Yeah, it goes by 10. So 60 is 1/8, 1/16 is 70. So 50 would be 1/4, and then 40 would be a half. Bar would be 30. You get it. It goes by every 10. So yeah, you know how it is. So yeah, so you're like, oh yeah, that's a really nice sound. So what if I want to make a different sound? Just change the wavetables. Let's just go in here, go into chill tables, pick a somatics one, find a wavetable, then go in here, change oscillator B, go to another somatic. I have a lot of somatic ones, and go to B. You can mess with the octaves. You can turn that one down, turn this one up. Put this one down too. It's endless possibilities, and you can mess with the wavetables, and you can even go to the global and mess with this. You can unstack them. You can stack just one. You can change the mode. You can do whatever you want. It all sounds good. But anyways, I'll show you how I did this with, I made the dun 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 sound with other, I guess, instrument, or not, effects. Yeah, effects. So let's get off of this. Let's go to this middle one right here. So you're going to see, this is a preset in Serum, just a random preset. We're going to open this up. And what I did was, okay, for starters, it was like this. It's too plucky, so what you're gonna need to do is turn it down and get a little nub right there. Get that nub, real nice nub. Yeah, it sounds real nub. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, that's all I really did. I put the LFO to the levels, and I did the same thing I did with the preset I made. I just automated the rate right in here to each chord. And then the last one is not with Serum. It's actually, I make the sound with the tremolo. I actually automate the tremolo. I'll show you right here. Okay, right there. Tremolo. This is 5,000, and then it goes to 10,000, and then it goes down to 3, 5, 10, 3. Okay, listen to this. This sounds dope. And this is a preset. I just picked a random preset. Sounds cool though. Yeah, it sounds like crap on because my computer sucks, actually. So anyways, That's with the tremolo, and I use this waveform right here, ramp down, and the depth all the way up. So if you have Bitwig, you can use the tremolo to make any rampy sound on anything, any future bass sound. Make a future bass sound in the chords. To make these chords, you can do it on your own if you know music theory, real easy. If you have captain chords, you can do it like that. I just took some chords from the Somatics pack I had, and I randomly put it in there, and then I changed the rate of the LFOs and the tremolo. So that's all I did there. So yeah, hope you learned something, because I did. I don't know how to make future bass, but I made a future bass sound, so that's what we did today. Alright. Thanks for watching the video. If you like the video, leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell, and comment down below. Tell me what you thought about this future bass sound design session. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, I was actually, like I said, trying to make how I future bass, and I made this sound, and I was like, that's pretty cool, let's make a video about it. So that's what we did. I know there's probably way more detailed and absolutely better videos than this, but I just thought I would share some knowledge with you. Well, what I learned. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great week. Have a wonderful life. Well, I hope your life is great. Your life is great right now. So yeah, catch you later. Peace. Bye.
Turn up when the bass drops.